What was your responsibility for the quality award at the plant?
Well, it was mostly uh, gathering documents that would show, corrective action
Okay.
and preventive, not only corrective action, but prevention steps
Okay.
so it wouldn't recur again.
Okay.
And just putting together documents from uh, well, I was dealing with the manufacturing part of it,
Okay.
and someone else was doing the quality part of it.
Okay.
But and then what we did was we would come up with a form or something
Mhm.
that would describe the problem, and then put down what the corrective action was, and then when we started using these forms
Mhm.
when we went out to our suppliers,
Oh.
and we would sit down with their people
Yeah.
and say, look, this is what we noticed on some of what we were doing is we were buying tape drives from a company,
Okay.
and if we were having trouble with the tape drives, we would explain here's the problem we had,
Mhm.
and this is what we think was the cause, and what can you do, or this is what we want you to give us an answer what's going to correct this and prevent it.
Okay.
And so we actually put these things in place.
Okay.
I guess what the term would be, we wanted to be a role model for these companies,
Okay.
and then in the plant they wanted to be a role model for the different departments that were assembling or manufacturing these parts.
Okay.
And that was pretty. This was in 1990,
Okay.
and the award started in '88.
Okay.
So it was, in a way, it was kind of in its infancy.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a long tradition of how the processes, and so I think there was a lot of start and stop
Okay.
ideas to put it all together.
Okay.
And as it turned out, there were 4 awards given that year.
Mhm.
One was to the Cadillac Motor Division of General Motors.
Okay.
One was to FedEx, the delivery people,
Yeah.
and it was, and at IBM, it was just the Rochester manufacturing plant.
Really?
It did not include the design or the quality or the analysis, the lab work.
Really?
So it was pretty specific.
Yeah.
And we all, and I dug it out the other day and ran it through the washing machine. But I've got a sweatshirt
Okay.
that has the Malcolm Baldrige logo on it.
Oh, neat.
So it's kind of fun just to kind of relive that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Malcolm Baldrige is a big award. It's
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
Yeah, and I was just reading today that they've given out 101 awards
Mm.
to 95 different companies.
Okay.
5 of them, or must be 6, have been repeats.
Okay.
But so it's certainly not something that everybody gets.
No.
And we had a lot of people put a lot of manpower into it.
Yeah.
To do, come up with things that we felt would be would meet the criteria from the people who were going to be rating us.
Yeah.
And the thing that I didn't experience,
Mhm.
I don't know if they were talking to
Uh-huh.
but I'm sure that somebody higher up was.
Yeah.
And I get the feeling that we would submit things and on a trial basis
Yeah.
and see if that's what they thought was what we were supposed to be doing.
Uh-huh.
Because for us and even for them, this is still kind of new.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and I think over the years, they probably maybe honed in a little sharper on what's legitimate and what's eligible.
Mm-hmm.
But it got a lot of we have a lot of posters on the bulletin boards and things, and
Yeah.
there's a fair amount of manpower that went into that.
Well, I actually remember. I'm pretty sure I read about it in the Wall Street Journal, and I I didn't realize that it was that you actually participated in that. So that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was really meaningful,
Oh yeah.
and it was kind of fun too. It was this tape drive company that we're working with out in California.
Yeah.
And we think that we helped them with their whole manufacturing process.
Yeah.
Things that we would do, and we talked to some of the people, and they say, "Yeah, we're doing this over on our other line too."
Uh-huh.
So they were getting free education.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's you hope that's the kind of thing that sort of catches on.
Yeah, and in the criteria, I think that I just recall that's one of the phrases they used is that it had the company should be a role model.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And so what we were, it wasn't just for us, but we were supposed to educate the people that we were coming in contact with.
Okay.
To let them catch up. I think for American manufacturers,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that this whole thing started with Deming.
Yep.
Over in Japan.
Yep.
Japan used to be strictly junk, and next thing you know, they're the world leader in quality.
Yes.
And he should get credit for all the good that's going on here.
In a lot of ways, very true.
Yeah. Earlier than that,
Yeah.
the quality departments were mainly interested in inspecting.
Yes.
It would either just be go or no go.
Yep.
Rather than, and then you'd sort out the good from the bad.
Yep.
And without a whole lot of thought of how could you prevent that or reduce the number of errors that keep coming up.
Yes. Yep.
So it took a little different mindset than what a lot of people in manufacturing have been used to.
Yep. Yes.
So it was if I look back on it, it was good, interesting work.